Well, 5 different rebuttal witnesses were called to the stand by the state in the Erik Sackett homicide trial today. That included members of the La Crosse Police Department as well as family members of Sackett. And the hearing lasted about 30 minutes before the jury was excused for the day. Closing arguments are set to begin tomorrow morning, and Judge Elliot Levine gave his reasoning for not continuing the process today.
I don't want to start the process of closing arguments today because I want to give you a full day to deliberate and possibly the next day, obviously.
And the end of day 8 of the Sackett homicide trial means the jury will start deliberations tomorrow. News 8's Alec Giannakopoulos has a preview of what those 12 jurors will see when they enter the courthouse tomorrow.
Yeah, Martha, tomorrow prosecution and defense will bring out their final arguments, and the jury will be given instructions similar to these instructions during the Todd Kenhammer trial. They were approved by a judge and outline what a jury will be doing once deliberation begins. The instructions tell a jury what to look for when deciding guilt, with definitions of court terms and the kind of mindset to keep when deliberating. But when the jury doors close, they're on their own.
Those voting not guilty? 1.
So, what are we doing now?
I guess we talk.
50s classic film 12 Angry Men isn't an exact example of how juries are behind closed doors.
Where did that come from?
But it does get some things right, like the importance of the foreman.
Now, all those voting guilty, please raise your hands.
Having somebody to kind of organize that conversation generally is pretty helpful.
Attorney David Pierce says the first thing a jury does is choose the foreman.
Some people will come out and say, this person's going to be it, and there's really not much discussion beyond that. Other times, some people might say, I think I'd be a good foreperson, maybe there's a vote.
From there, it's time to make a unanimous decision.
The instruction to the jurors is go in there with an open mind.
But like in the movie, some can be set on their opinions and try to convince others.
Jurors can be persuasive people, and they can bring people over to their side. Maybe one juror thought about it a way that some other jurors didn't.
In his time as an attorney, Pierce knows a jury can be unpredictable.
You might get a dirty look from a juror. It's happened before. Sometimes jurors don't mean to do it. Sometimes what they're exhibiting is not actually what they're feeling.
So although some people may have best guesses to see how the jury will rule, nobody will actually know until the jury starts talking.
Juries have surprised me in the past, I can tell you that.
I attempted to make contact with the 12 jurors of the Kenhammer trial who saw this instruction sheet, but none of them responded to comment. Martha?
All right, thanks so much, Alec, and we will have coverage of the trial again tomorrow, starting at 8:45 in the morning right on our website at news8000.com.